Peace and blessings, friends, and welcome to Indigo Intuitive Tarot. I am Indigo. So we're going to do a love reading today. A little past, present, future, a little spread. We're going to clarify. You know how we do. I don't think I actually did a love reading last month, so if you were waiting on one, I truly apologize. We're going to do it now, okay? So I do have some channeled messages and downloads for you, as well as a song that came up while I was receiving these downloads, right? So I went and ran some errands this morning. Went to my local farmers market. Shout out to my local farmers. And as soon as I stepped out my door, I was rushing. I was like and there's people everywhere. And I'm like trying to get through the people because I know exactly which stands I want to go to and what I want to get. And, you know, very Virgo brained. And I caught myself and I'm like, girl, where are you going? What are you rushing for? What are you rushing to get to? It's not going anywhere, right? So as I'm getting these downloads after my little outing this morning, I said to myself, where are you going? Right? And then I got the song, Where Are You Going? By Dave Matthews Band. It just popped right into my head. And it's funny because this rushing, right? Like, oh, we just rush around and we got to get here and get there. For what? Where are you going? Right? Ram Dass always says, like, the message that you need is right where you are, right? But you can't receive that message if you are rushing here, rushing there, go, go, go all the time, right? You have to be still enough, or at least, calm enough, relaxed enough to receive that message, right? Now to this song, which does tie into this romance reading, because it is kind of a love song. He says, where are you going? Right? That's like the first line of the song. Specifically, verse 2, where he says, are you looking for answers to questions under the stars? Well, if along the way you are grown weary, you can rest with me until a brighter day and you're okay. Okay? You can go and listen to the song. You guys probably already have heard the song a million times. It's an older song, but I get this feeling of, and I said in one of my previous readings that I felt people might be coming into romantic relationships or, meeting someone during the summer. Because of the song and the download and everything, it gives a very earnest, very almost like a genuine authenticity, because in the song he says, I am no Superman. I have no answers for you, but like I'm here, right? Like I'm showing up as my authentic self. And a lot of times, like when we're rushing around, like, are we really being our authentic selves? You know what I mean? Or are we rushing because we think we have to do this and be here and be this, and just show up, right? Just show up. 3:33 as I say this. But be yourself, right? Relax. Relax so you can receive the messages or the person that you're meant to. What if you're out in your day rushing around, going here, there, and everywhere? Your person's like right there, and you rush right by him because you're too much in your head and not enough in the present moment. What do I always say? Your power lives in the present moment. It doesn't live in the past, and it doesn't live in the future. Right here, right now. Be here now. Okay? Okay, that's your channel message. So when you're out there rushing around, going here, there, and everywhere, doing everything, slow down. Pay attention. Also, slow down, just period. Don't be out there driving fast and driving crazy now. Whatever you're doing, just slow down, right? You got this life. You got this one life. Well, I mean, reincarnation, but you know what I mean? You're living this one life right here, right now. Life goes fast enough. Why you want to rush around for? That's what I always say. Actually, you know what? We're going to start out with oracle cards today. We're going to pull 3 of these. How about that? We're going to do something a little different. Okay. So there's one. This reading is to provide you with intuitive messages and downloads via the tarot, as well as, several of these oracle cards per usual. Now, while these intuitive messages and downloads are intended for love, romance, and relationships, they may also, and oftentimes do, apply to other areas and aspects of your incarnation in this 3D reality. So please, as always, take what applies. If it doesn't apply, what do? We let it fly. Okay. Cool. my little disclaimer that I give y'all every single reading, right? Okay, so the first card we have out, look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. And that is number 11. Master number 11. Okay. You might see 1111 a lot. Look to your inner strength. Some of you feel, remember the lyrics I just read you? He says, well, if along the way you are grown weary. I think in my last reading, I talked about needing support and being able to ask for it. So, you know, you might be growing a little tired, right? Spend quality time together. Listen and talk to each other. Yeah, quality time. Quit rushing around. Maybe you're already in a relationship, or you're dating someone, and it's just like, I just heard ships in the night. Like, you're both so busy that, you pass each other, you see each other in passing every day, and it's like, you need to sit and spend quality time with that person, okay? Or maybe someone new is wanting to spend quality time with you, and you're busy, right? Don't have time. Make time. If someone's important to you, make time for them, okay? All right, that's the one. You are limitless. You can do anything you choose. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. What's on the bottom? Like attracts like. If you long for more love, be more loving. Listen, if you are rushing around and busy, what kind of energy do you think you're putting out? What's that going to attract, right? Like attracts like. I don't want to be so busy that I attract someone that's too busy for me. Like, yes, have a life, have your own stuff, but I'm not trying to be with someone that's like, oh, I'll pencil you in. Please. I couldn't do it. I'll pencil you in. My God. Like it's a dentist appointment. Okay. We're going to go in with the tarot. All right. So if you want to fast forward, of course, you're more than welcome to do so. All of the chapters are at the bottom. I will include these in the tarot portion in that chapter, but the rest of the oracle cards, I will give them their own chapter. We'll see how it works out, but all the chapters are down at the bottom. I don't mind if you fast forward. Okay. So this is past, present, future. It's gonna be your bonus card because they're ready to talk. Okay. Just to see where you've been, where you are, and where you're going. Apparently, where are you going is the theme of this reading. Something on my table. This is going to be your bonus card, though. I'm going to stick them right there. All right. Past energy. Queen of Pentacles. Present energy. Six of Wands. I'll move them over. And future energy. Queen of Swords. I can just move everybody over just a hair so everybody fits together here. So your past energy, Queen of Pentacles, I just heard you was really feeling yourself in the past, which probably led to this success here in this present energy with the Six of Wands. In the future, though, it looks like you're going to be a little contemplative, a little bit very quick-witted, very sharp-witted, very decisive. Right? You also have this bonus card with the Page of Pentacles there. That's interesting. Oh, bottom of the deck, the Hanged Man. You're getting a new perspective on something, maybe someone, right? We're going to see. We're going to clarify. Oh, don't you worry. I love a good clarifier, honey. It brings, I don't know, just kind of this whole picture together here. That Page of Pentacles is interesting to me, though. I just heard, what are you growing? What are you planting almost? Because the pages are students. It always gives me like first day of class, new possible new beginning even. But with something stable, something that you can really ground down into or something tangible with that there, okay? We're going to see. Spirit team, why is the Queen of Pentacles here for the collective in their past energy? Thank you, Spirit. All right, in the bottom, we have the Four of Wands. Okay. Clarifying the Queen of, geez, always the Queen of Pentacles is the Ten of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, and the Moon. So in your past energy, I feel like you were abundant or were at least stable, okay? But there was something where you felt like you had to keep a part of yourself hidden. Maybe in your past energy, you were doing the work, right? Like you were doing the work, working on yourself, becoming more stable, realizing your own value, right? You had strong boundaries. And I think because the moon is all about, you know, it could be about things that are hidden, things that are not shown. I think you were hiding yourself. You were working on yourself to build a legacy, right? Now, you could have been working on yourself to build a legacy with another, you know, with a partner. This is usually what this means, okay? Or for yourself, but this is a love reading, right? I think a lot of times we go into a little bit of isolation. You know, we get put in the hangman positioning by the universe so that we can go within, so that we can realize how valuable we are, so we can build wealth even, or build a stable foundation, right? So that we could actually care for a family, right? There's a lot of healing that occurs in isolation, and this was a hard lesson for me to learn as well. There's a lot of healing that occurs in isolation, but there's only certain types of healing you can do in relationship, right? We always think that we need to completely heal before we date. You should be healing a lot before you date. Absolutely. Absolutely. However, there's certain things that can only be healed within relationship. Trust is one of those things. Listen, I said this was a hard lesson for me too. Trust is one of those things, right? And you know, you gotta trust people enough to let them show you who they are, right? To show up authentically, to just show up, period, right? Like consistency. Absolutely. All right, present energy, Six of Wands. Looks like success. Looks like maybe you're letting yourself be seen now, not keeping yourself so hidden, okay? All right, so it's your present energy. Spirit team, why is the Six of Wands here for the present energy for the collective? Oh, well. Now we have the Queen of Swords twice. We have the Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands. All right. On the bottom, Justice. Justice. Okay. So in your present energy, it looks like you're kind of vacillating, fluctuating between this Queen of Swords energy and this Queen of Wands energy, okay? Queen of Swords energy, again, very analytical, very quick-witted, very sharp. I always say she will cut you out quicker than you could say please or thank you. I'll just show you on this one. She keeps her heart behind that little, behind those bars right there. She keeps her heart locked up pretty tight, right? She doesn't give it to just anyone. She sees through the BS, right? But then on the other hand, you have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is like what I call her, the socialite. Very outgoing, shines brightly, creative, magnetic even, right? And I think in your current energy, the way you are stepping into the spotlight here and letting yourself be seen, letting yourself finally feel accomplished for the work that you have done in the past to build stability for yourself, maybe even to build wealth for yourself, right? To know that you have strong boundaries, right? To know that you won't let people bend those boundaries, right? You're stepping into the spotlight, but you're still maybe even a little bit apprehensive about it, or you just want to do it wisely, right? You might be, it's just a generic example. You sign up for one dating app, not 20, right? Or you join a book club or a painting club or something of that nature where you're just stepping out a little bit, to, you know, so you could be seen, so you can shine, but you're still wanting to do it wisely, okay? And I think with this Two of Pentacles, you're kind of going back and forth. It's like having, I get like little tastes of this new energy, this new public facing, you know, maybe you're starting new social media accounts, things like that. But you're wanting to do it wisely, and I feel like you're just doing it in baby steps, okay? I feel like you're doing it in baby steps. Interesting, interesting, interesting. All right, Spirit team, why is the Queen of Swords here in the future energy? Emperor. Okay, why is the Queen of Swords here in the future energy? Thank you, Spirit. Knight of Swords, Three of Pentacles. All right, here we go. The Page of Swords on the bottom. Someone might be researching about you. It might be this Emperor. Okay. So in the future, again, Queen of Swords, the Emperor, Knight of Swords, Three of Pentacles. It looks, I feel like someone is actually very attracted to your intellect, your smarts, if you will. Okay. And I think they rush in pretty quickly with a similar energy, right? Like, yes, they may be the Emperor, like, you know, masculine energy. They could be older than you. Masculine, feminine energy is fluid, okay? They could be older than you, but I feel like they're rushing in with a message that they would like to co-create, that they would like to work together, that they may want to build something like a 10 of Pentacles with you. It's 3 of Pentacles now, but you're giving to me your energy. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to observe this Emperor. I'm going to observe how they approach me. Again, I'm not going to just give my cup away all willy-nilly, right? I'm not just going to give my emotions. I'm going to see how they operate. I'm going to see how they behave. Their behavior will tell me much more than their words will. Always trust behavior. Anybody could say anything to you. Behavior is what matters. It's always impact over intention. Well, I didn't intend to hurt you. I didn't. Okay, but you did, right? Like, so pay attention to impact over intention, behavior over words. That's that Queen of Swords energy, okay? Wait and see. I'm hearing you're going to want to wait and see. You're going to want to get a lot of perspective, maybe even new perspective, maybe, you know, you're learning to really spot these things here, especially because you have that Queen of Swords twice. So you have the Page of Swords. Oh, Judgment. Yeah, you're going to be making decisions. You might be the one researching this person, you know, looking at their social media, etc., etc. All right, we are going to clarify this Page of Pentacles, though, because this is your bonus card that happened to pop out before the cut. So let's see. Spirit team, why is the Page of Pentacles here? I feel like this Emperor might be the one that wants to spend quality time with you, that's for sure. I think here you definitely did look to your inner strength, especially with setting strong boundaries and knowing your value and building stability for yourself. You can do anything you choose. You are limitless. I think if you've gone through this, all of this up until this point, I feel like you're not living in scarcity mindset. Like you can choose to do whatever you want and not come from a place of feeling like you're missing out. So if this Emperor were to approach you with an offer and it's not what you want, you're not afraid to turn it down. You're not afraid to say, you know, thank you, but that's not for me, right? Like, so really it's up to you. It's whatever you choose to do. All right, Spirit team, why is the Page of Pentacles here? Why is this Page of Pentacles here? Thank you. The Hanged Man again. The Hanged Man. Here comes this love offer, y'all. See? The Queen of Pentacles returns on the bottom. I think you know it's coming, or you can feel it intuitively, possibly, but you're looking out at your options for sure. Page of Pentacles, Hanged Man, Knight of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. I feel like part of this new perspective that you're getting is how to start a stable relationship from scratch, knowing your worth, right? Like you're in a different energy now. You're in an upgraded energy now, right? Stable energy now. Stable in a place where I have enough for me, so now I can give to another, that sort of thing. Okay. So when love offers come in, whether they be sweet words, sweet emotions, right? You're going to be like, okay, I'm okay with sitting and observing how this person approaches me, how they treat me, how they say they want to build, etc., looking at their behavior even. And then I know how to now build a relationship that has a stable foundation, right? Because you yourself are stable. So what did the bottom of the deck say? Wasn't it like attracts like? Yeah. Like attracts like. So if you're in your Queen of Pentacles energy, attracting an Emperor, I mean, she's not the Empress, but would make sense, right? Like a very stable energy, right? Like attracts like. If you long for more love, be more loving. Yes, absolutely. But also if you long for stability, you should be stable in yourself, in your own energy. It doesn't mean you have to be a millionaire. It doesn't mean you have to have some high power, high paying corporate job where you stress yourself out all the time. No. Stable in your own energy. Like attracts like. Okay. So we're going to move on to some oracles here. Spirit team, what you got for the what you got for the collective? My goodness. What do you have for the collective? Let's see here. Overall, good energy though. It looks like you're in good standing with yourself. I think you know what you want. I think you definitely are not going to settle. Not today. Boundaries and hurt, avoiding conversation, not dealing, still upset. I think with this past energy, with that 7 of Wands, yeah, you had to set some boundaries for sure. You were like, whatever happened in the past is in the past, right? But you definitely did some boundary setting. And I think it was to like almost take yourself off the market, keep yourself hidden to rebuild. Okay, we have talking. Interested, awaiting messages, text calls, love call, expressing love. Partying, time with friends, having fun, happy, single, living in the moment. Remember I told you got to be in the moment to receive good messages. Grounding, it's almost like I'm psychic or something. Stability and security, performance, growth, and endurance. Yeah, I said you are stable in your energy now, so you will know how to grow a relationship from scratch based on stable foundations, right? Because like you build stuff on shaky foundations or false pretenses or someone who is already cheating, you know what I mean? That doesn't work. That doesn't work at all. I feel like you and this person, whether you're single, you meet someone and you end up in a couple, you're going to be having a lot of fun together. You are. I think there's going to be high amounts of communication here with talking and love call. This person might be very communicative, especially because you have the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Cups bringing messages in, bringing offers in. Okay. So we are going to finish out with the Angel Answers deck. So if you have a question, please keep that question in the forefront of your mind, and we will see words. We will see if the angels give you an answer. Spirit team, what you got for the collective for this energy that's on the table here? Overall, good reading, y'all. Good reading. I love to see it. I love to see people in their Queen of Pentacles energy. Trust. What did I say? I said something about you can only heal certain things in relationships, and a lot of that is just trust, right? You're ready. Let go. No need to worry. There it is. You don't need to worry because you know that you got you, right? So you can let go and let God, as they say, or let go and let the universe bring things into your experience, excuse me. When you're not rushing around, when you're not like, micromanaging, and you can just let things flow, right? You're ready because you've done the work in the past. You've done the work to build yourself to this Queen of Pentacles energy because you set the boundaries. Because again, maybe you took yourself off the market for a while, you weren't dating, you're good. You're learning to use your mind and your creativity, both of those energies, balancing those out. And then in comes an emperor that wants to build, right? You will observe them first. You have built that discernment muscle, right? You're going to use it. Absolutely. You're going to observe. You're going to get a new perspective on what building real solid foundations in love and relationships looks like. Okay? This is beautiful. So I hope that this has provided you with some guidance and some clarity, as it is always, always, always my intention to serve. So happy July. I hope that you all are taking care of yourselves, and I will talk to you all very, very soon.